but they stick together because of a common goal. So plants never drop grapes on the floor, even when they...
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is Queen Liz. If you are new to see this face, and if you have been seeing this face again, it's your girl. So if you are new to this face, kindly subscribe, and if you have been watching my videos and you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. So in today's video, I know many of you have been asking yourselves, why am I not posting? Why is your girl not posting? So guys, I'm back with another exciting video. You know the way I love visiting new places, and I think I love to take you with me. So in today's video, I want to take you to Glass House here in Dubai. It's outside Dubai, so I just want to go outside and I experience that freedom where there is no noise, no everything. So let us go and enjoy together, and I hope you will love this video. And if you have ever heard of the Glass House here in Dubai and you have never visited it, I think you are in the right position and in the right channel to see this place. Amazing place. It's 100% beautiful. So let us go together and we will see many beautiful things. So guys, I think you can see the way it's beautiful. You know, I love places where there is no noise, just me and the nature. So I hope you love these videos because I really enjoy them. And a good thing, they'll know a lot of people. So we're gonna enjoy this together. And don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you like this video I mean, and subscribe. Look at the sun is turning on my face, so it's just sloping, so that's why you see some thickness. That I love nature. Just know I really love nature. So if you see me walking like this, don't get surprised. So before us going there, let us just go and walk this side. See, this is the birds. I love nature. Look at the way the birds are very beautiful in the sky. How can you hate this place, like for real? How can you hate this place? Tell me, sweetheart. So guys, you can see. So the water that comes from here, it just falls over here. And so that when you are moving, it does not hit you. Isn't it that beautiful? I know you hear a lot of noise, so isn't it that beautiful, guys? Tell me right there in the comment, isn't it this beautiful? Habibti, aren't they beautiful? Seriously, they are beautiful. Guys, tell me, what do you think?
So welcome to the Quranic Park and to the Glass House. This is the content of the Glass House. 29 out of 56 plants that are mentioned in both Quran and Sunnah. Just know that the concept is not about the content, but the concept is try to discover what plant that has your character. About the plant, but studying from the plant. How to be a better person, how to conduct your social life, and how to even live alongside your family members. Okay. So here we're looking at citrus plants. If you could smell this one, you can tell me what smell you smell, please. Yeah. Smell citrusy. Orange, lemon symbolizes the good actions, whilst the taste symbolizes the intention. If you smell basil, smells super good, smells nice, and yet once tasted, it doesn't taste so nice alone.
I can taste it now?
Yes. It always tastes nice if added to other foods, symbolizing a person who promotes happiness, but they're not happy at home. People who promote happiness to the audience, and yet the ones with whom they share, they don't find the happiness, they find bitterness. 100 years.
800 years?
Yes, it's 750 plus. It is true that in life they must have come across many enemies. They must have desired their fall, and yet here they are standing while all the enemies are in the past.
Okay.
So do not lose hope in your life. Kasori. Look at the image here, you see diversity. Africans, light-skinned Africans, red Indians, light-skinned. You got Chinese, the yellow Asians, you have mixed nations, you have the Europeans, and in all of them, all these different nations, they have one thing in common: order.
Order?
They believe in order because all of them have to be in organized lines. If they follow the constitution, the rules, the law above them, then they will keep order, law. So it reminds that if you find them scattered below the law, the blame is onto the public, not on the constitution. The fig symbolizes, it looks like a brain cell. It actually promotes brain function. It's one of the sources, along with the olives. Need only 1 fig and 7 olives to boost their brain protein called melatonin. The charred leaves there. Charred leaves, they symbolize reliability. Those are the richest with vitamin K, and yet cheap and affordable, universal everywhere. So it reminds me that reliability is something that is very essential. Unfortunately, we don't pay attention to reliable friends. We ignore them because they're cheap, affordable. They're always around us. So ambitious, wishing to climb. See all these fingers holding on to any rope, any pole. They just want to be high and above everybody. Unfortunately, they always find themselves under human control. Their poles are right, but they're driven by selfishness. So the message here is not when someone is ambitious but all they think about is themselves, the public will never allow them to grow freely. They'll always have them under control.
So it just thinks about itself.
Yes. And the onions. All of these are from the same family of the onions. They've been described by character as disappointed. Why is the disappointment? Here is because the double standards. You're the number 1 known spice. Without your food is tasteless. And yet when they fill their stomachs of food, they say onions smell bad. Bananas. The banana plant is known to be totally woodless and yet capable of standing strong and bearing a heavy load, and yet shockingly on one side. In reality, they teach you that in their family, the strong leaves will always protect the newborns. So the strong protects the weak.
Okay.
Unlike in other places, in other plants where nobody cares, or they are all one body, this is a bunch of leaves that stick together. They don't just side next to each other, they embrace one another. It teaches us the importance of hugging each other and guides you to the inner underground ginger. It reminds you that, please, you don't need to dig deep into people's privacy to know if they are honest or not. You can take their words for now. Once they mature, ginger will crack the earth open, trying to come out to reveal itself. So cutting people's chests, trying to discover whether they were honest or not, will just end up with a scar, because the result was just a pumping blood. Not tiny as a mustard seed, and you still have it, you could move mountains. That's according to some biblical teachings. Islamically, it's about accountability. Anything you do to anyone, even if it's as tiny as a mustard seed, you will pay for.
Okay, thank you. That's interesting.
Yeah. So, sesames, they actually, these symbolizes both parents.
Okay.
And Tungo are their children who are inside here.
Okay.
Once the parents mature and dry, their kids all vacate the whole house. Because they're all in the house while the kids were growing. Parents could not allow their children to mingle and mix. They had preferences. These are mine and those are yours. And they. So, lemongrass may not smell as such, and yet, once you squeeze it, then things change. You squeeze it, it changes smell. It reminds that neither did the citrus tree or the lemongrass choose to be who they are. It is the Creator who chose them to be trees and chose this to be grasses. So for anyone to tell you you can't do it just because you're a grass, remind them that when the wind blows, they all tremble in fear, but the grass begins dancing. So from this barcode here, the information would help you understand what could you learn from the plant, not about the plant. So if you look at this, you can actually count how many they are from the little threads above. And yet every one of them still stays with the others despite having different opinions. Because it reminds you that every grain points alone. It's a symbol of diversity, a person who believes in diversity. So from this one you get all the readings of the characteristics of all the plants. Okay? Enjoy your time around. Pleasure. The concept of the place is try to know what plant has your character. Okay, and it's from the barcode. Okay, so that little flower there, the center of the flower is where the black seeds grow. And yet these black seeds, from the Islamic perspective, are known to be a cure for all illness except death. They are known anciently to be in medicine. The aloe vera, yes, every woman's best friend.
Yeah.
Looks so aggressive and yet extremely important. It teaches you it's not about appearance. Appearance isn't all that matters. The aloe vera teaches you that it looks aggressive and yet no one ever says, I'm not gonna use it in my cosmetic. If ever, lentils are the richest with proteins and yet they're cheap on the market. They remind you that, well, don't believe and expect that if you serve people with best quality service, they will always appreciate. People are not necessarily good at appreciating, but they are good at demanding and consuming. If you wish to know the taste of hypocrisy, then perhaps you should taste a bitter apple. This looks like a watermelon, cute like an apple. You take a bite, you end up in hospital. The pomegranates represent, it looks like a human brain, once peeled open. And yet that brain prefers to be concealed. An introvert, a person who prefers to be quiet, yet their minds are full of ideas, but they don't feel comfortable sharing their ideas openly. Because they've realized now this one has noticed from this, that their ideas having been exposed, they ended up scattered. Of family members, because with them you bleed. Father is the crown, the mother is the womb, and the seeds are the children. And the readiness is the bond by blood. Whatever. safest, healthiest food for anyone with digestion disorder. That's why it is so safe even for babies, newborns, and late in the ages. Suju reminds you that there are people who might be strong only when they are in their comfort zone. But everyone who aids a patient wishes them a long life. Sometimes they just wish to say, could you please die sooner? Because your inheritance seems enough for us. Whoever prefers or enjoys the fragrance of oud, their message is that your memories smell so good. But that's when the plant is fully dead. Most expensive grass on earth, the saffron plant. From the grass rises a flower, and from the flower we extract threads, 3, 4 by maximum. And yet those little threads are the most expensive result of a grass on the planet. Reminds you that be valuable, give yourself value. Let no one misjudge you for grass when you're not just a grass, but you're the date palm, a sign of hospitality, generosity, confidence, patience, resilience, adaptability. The date palm is like a mu'min. Whatever you take from them benefits you. This plant only serves fruits from the heart, always from the heart here. You don't find fruits at the end.
No. I think he explained each and every plant that they have here in the grass house. So I think you won't be confused, because he said each and every plant that you see, it might be useless, but it has very, 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 very important role that it plays. So get to know. And I think the way he was explaining them, you can understand that even though sometimes you despise yourself, get to know that you have. People don't put a value on you, but get to know you are more valuable. But you can be more valuable when you put a value on you. So, and I ask myself, what are these? So I'm so glad that I was able to come over, and I get to learn some new things, some things that I've been seeing every day in everyday life. So guys, we are out, so we're gonna move around, see. As I said, since I've out from the glass house, what I love most, it's just the lilies. I love flowers all of my life. I really, 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 really love flowers. So I just appreciate that I was able to come over and see this beautiful place, because it has been running on my mind every time. Hey, I have to go and visit this place. And so today I decided, let me just go and I just see what is that place, that why am I thinking about it so much. So indeed it was beautiful. It's beautiful with beautiful flowers, you see. Wow, I can't imagine. Even if someone says, hey, you baby girl, you just sweep here, I'll be bringing for you food and water, you just stay here. I would definitely stay here because of these beautiful flowers. It was a beautiful visit. So, and I would recommend this place to people to come if you have. So let us meet in another vlog. Yeah, I know it will be also interesting, you know. See you in the next video. Hey, before I leave, don't forget to hit the subscription box, like, comment, and we meet in the next video. Bye bye.